What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy bringing y'all another video, man. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Travis Scott concert disaster, basically, that happened in Houston. So I was just, on Instagram yesterday, and a lot of news was coming forth that, like 8 people died at the concert. It was a lot of stuff going on. People could barely see. They could barely breathe. I've even seen some stuff where allegedly security guards were being injected with like sugar and different things like that, or also like drugs mixed in with like sugar and different things. So this concert was just all around, just wild. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna explain what happened leading up to this. I'm gonna give the account of some of the people there, and then I'm gonna give you all my 2 cents on the whole thing, right? So, Travis Scott decided to have this concert. I believe it was November 5th through the 6th. Yeah, November 5th through the 6th. And, people went out off the gate, when the people went to the concert. When people were trying to get tickets or stand in line for them, they said that the concert was sold out. Now, at that point, people then broke through the gates in droves to get into this concert. So when they broke in through the gate to get into the concert, I believe that, Travis Scott, I think, even recorded a video where he was showing like the people going through the gate. And they said already off rip, like, they didn't have enough security guards working here. They didn't have enough EMS just in case anything happened. And to me, that was already the first red flag when people broke through the gate. The other red flag that I saw, was the entrance to the place. And I'll place all these photos or videos on screen too. So the entrance to the place, on Travis Scott's Astroworld cover, he has like the golden head with the mouth open. And it's like, oh, like this is kind of like, the entrance to a ride. But at the concert, he had, instead of the golden head and the mouth open, he had his head that looked like a skull. And so people are in droves going through the mouth of the skull into the place where people are rushing through the gates. So then you get into the concert, and you have on the stage Travis Scott. He's performing his songs, raging. People want mosh pits. Now at this point, a lot of people have described the concert as in there were so many people that wherever the crowd moved, you move with it. And another person described it as like being in water. Like once you're in the water, wherever the water's going, that's where you're flowing. You have no choice. And so you can see from the videos, you can see from pictures that it was super crowded. People also said that like it was so crowded they couldn't breathe. There were people passing out left and right, like at an alarming rate. Like after one person passed out, then 2 people who were mixed up in the crowd, they wanted to get out bad. They're like, yo, let's get out. People said they had to hold hands in entire circles to try to get out and move in units to get out of the actual like concert.
The only reason we got out was because there was mobs of people like all linked up, like in literal mobs, like moving together to get out. And half the people that were in this little mob with me, is that what I'm calling it, were unconscious.
Because they said it was so bad. And they said the people who were passing out and unconscious,
nobody could breathe. We were all suffocating. Everybody around me was suffocating. We were standing on our tiptoes, and all you see is everyone around you, chins up, gasping for air, and that's all you see around you.
Were being trampled on. They were actually dead at that time. EMS was trying to bring them back with CPR. And at some point, the people also were like, yo, Travis, stop the concert, stop the concert.
They're dragging dead bodies out of the crowd. Dead bodies. And Travis knew. Travis had a bird's eye view on everybody and could see everything. He was asked multiple times to stop, and his responses are, you know what you were here for, something like that, and let's rage.
Y'all weren't in there, bro. Shut the fuck up. Exactly right. Y'all weren't in there. People are fucking dying. I'm gonna save somebody's life. That's somebody's kid.
Two hands to the sky.
I'm gonna save him.
2 hands to the sky. 2 hands up, y'all. 2 hands up. Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me, let's go.
And Travis Scott, in one clip, I heard him. He was like, I'm hearing people tell me to stop. What was it, like 2 people? He was like, you guys know what you came out here for? Rage on. And he continued the concert. And it's like, yo, like, what is Travis doing? What is he doing? What is his goal behind this? Now, when it comes to different celebrities and stuff, you know, we all talk about, you know, rituals they have to do, whether they're demonic, whether they're like humiliation rituals. And to me, this seems like, you know, a sacrifice ritual, because Travis Scott clearly did not care about his fans. If he wanted his fans to be there and enjoy the music, you know, he would care. And a lot of people there described the concert, you know, as just like, one dude who I played a video, he was like, yo, like, this concert felt like I was in hell.
It just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't see. Like, just imagine all the people they gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like, I kid you not. Like, in the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted, and the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning black and blue. Like, I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like, once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could have do. Like, this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like, that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like, people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like, help. The whole crowd was just going like, help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like, that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything. Like, you know, like, I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like, after tonight, bro, like, God really showed me, like, you know, like, stay up.
It was so demonic. The energy was so demonic. The set was demonic. Travis was demonic. We were literally in hell. Like, it felt like we were in hell.
He was like, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't see anything. It was flames everywhere of Travis up on stage. You know, you had that hypnotic kind of background. So it's like they hypnotizing the people with the music. And I'll get to that part about what I think. You know, you have like the background, and then you have like, you can't see, it's hot, people are passing out, you can't breathe, you're gasping for air. He was like, it felt like hell. He was like, I used to rock with Travis Scott, but it seems like he doesn't actually care about his fans, and this whole thing, he said, felt demonic. And you know, I could definitely see where people say that, because when I was looking at the clips and stuff like that, it was certain things for me that just stood out off rip. Something not right about this. And I'll just give you all some examples. So like the first red flag, like I said, well, the second one technically. The first one was the Travis Scott head in the beginning of the entrance was a skull. So I'm looking at that. Well, even before we even get to that, if you look on Travis Scott's Instagram, right? He posted a flyer. It says, the true dystopia is here. When the end arrives, it's really the beginning. Who knows what lies beneath the surface? I looked at that in the photo right here, and I'm going to show it on screen. And I'm like, I see Travis Scott with demon teeth, enlarged eyes, and like demon looking ears. So off rip, I'm like, it's looking a little demonic. Now, the Bible also says, our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So, you know, people died at this concert. People saw the red flags, but they didn't truly know. A lot of people who have their video account were like, we should have noticed the red flags while we were there or while it was happening. But because it was Travis Scott, you know, like,
I picked up no subliminal messages from the website, the tickets. I didn't look. I didn't see. I wasn't paying attention. But now that I go back and I look at the flyer and I look at everything that I was around in the set, it's absolutely disgusting. We were literally being sucked into that spiraling hole of death that was portrayed in front of us. We're all suffocating, dying, and on the screen it reads, see you on the other side. along with all the Illuminati symbols and the praying hand literally sucking our energy from us. I'm 100% convinced that this was literally like an energy harvest. Like this was literally like a satanic ritual. Travis Scott was snatching souls, literally snatching people's souls.
Like I said, the background was that little spiral hypnotic looking thing. They were hypnotized into the show, hypnotized with the music. So it's basically like a spell being put on the people. But I'm gonna still go through everything that stood out to me, just to show you guys like this is deeper than just physical. Like this is spiritual. Because I had a lot of people hit me up. You know, one of my homies, he called me. He was like, yo, you seen that Travis Scott Houston concert? Like, this actually scared me, bro. Like, my energy is messed up from this. Like, I don't know what to do. It felt like super demonic. I don't know. I can't even rock with Travis no more. Another one of my friends, she's not even religious. She was like, yo, like, I'm not religious or nothing, but this feels like demonic. And, you know, like, I'm not sure what to really think of this. Like, I'm scared. A lot of people kind of sent me that. And I was like, my spirit was just registering that, yeah, this is deeper than physical. This is spiritual. And it's like God's trying to wake people up to, you guys need to focus on me. Let's all repent. Let's turn away from this. Let's stop trying to support this and let's focus on me. And a lot of people got that wake up call when they got to the concert, seeing all those dead bodies, you know, not being able to breathe. You can't see. You see flames. They thinking they in hell. They realized after they skipped over all the red flags what was going on. So yeah, anyways, you know, he has this, and then I'm looking here and I'm like, when the end arrives, it's really the beginning. When I think of the end, I think of the end of the world, Jesus coming back, people being thrown into hell, people being sent to heaven. And I'm like, when the end arrives, it's really the beginning. The beginning for what? Because he looks like a demon here. Then also it says, who knows what lies beneath the surface? And it's like, when I think of what's beneath the surface, it's like hell, and also what? Dead people are beneath the surface. This is just food for thought. And it says the dystopia is here. Then later on, Travis Scott released a song for the beginning before this actual concert happened. About 2 days ago, he released this song. And the song is called Escape Plan. Now, at his concert, a lot of people were looking for the escape plan when all this went down. Whether there were lots of people unconscious, there were bodies everywhere, people doing CPR, Travis not stopping the concert, they're continuing on with the concert. Like I said, people can't breathe, they can't see, and a lot of people were trying to hold hands looking for the escape plan to get out of this concert. But at that point, it was too late. Now, me personally, I have not listened to this Travis Scott song, but it's weird that he had a concert where people could not escape. People were dying, and he has a song that comes out days before called Escape Plan. That's just what I say. And then I also look at the flyer that Travis Scott put up for it, and the flyer itself looks demonic. He has, you know, all the different people here that are, you know, performing. And then he has two hands like this above the world. And with the two hands above the world, he has eyes in the palms of both of them. So automatically off rip, I'm just thinking like, this is getting occultish. He's got hands like puppeteer hands above the world with eyes all behind it and eyes in the palms. To me, it's just like the whole thing was demonic, you know, and he showed the signs, the red flags early before you even got to the concert. So I just gave you all those red flags there. Then you have, instead of the regular Astroworld Travis Scott head, you have the gold head that was in the album cover, but now it's a skull. People are being led into the skull. People are rushing past the gates to go in. Then you get into the concert, and that's the second red flag, people rushing past the gates. Then you get into the concert. You cannot breathe, red flag. You cannot see, red flag. It's flames everywhere. They have the Illuminati puppet hands above everybody. In the middle of the stage, you have the spiral hypnotic look. So that way, they're casting that spell. They're putting that hypnotizing thing on you. So that way, you only are doing what Travis wants you to do and listening to the music. People are passing out. People are dying. There's not enough medical or security. They asked Travis Scott to stop. He says, you know why you're here, and he doesn't stop the show. He showed no sympathy the day everything happened. He comes out with a video like, what, yesterday night? Like, yo, sorry for the fan. He doesn't even look remorseful. Because if he was remorseful, he would have canceled the show. At some point, bro, when you're having an event, let's say 1 or 2 people pass out. Okay. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the people who were at the concert said themselves, it was so many people passed out and dead, they had never seen that in their entire lives. So the news is telling us that it's 8 to 10 people. The people there, and people, believe the news. I don't know why people believe the news so much. Like, the media doesn't lie. The media wants to soften the blow of what actually happened, because the people there actually said themselves that there's going to be over 100 deaths, 1,000 injuries. Like, people were dying left and right. People were trying to bring CPR back. When they had their hands wrapped up to try to go out the concert, there was a video where a girl was like, we were holding hands to go out the concert, but in that actual, like I said, everybody was like a wave trying to move one direction. They're like, in that scuffle of people trying to get out the concert, people were passed out unconscious. So they were just being drug along to try to get out. But a lot of people, they said that when EMS went to try to revive them, that was it. They were already dead. So yeah, man, this Travis Scott, concert was pretty devastating. Like I said, our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, just missing all the red flags there. But I feel like a lot of people were woken up spiritually to what's actually going on, seeing all the Illuminati type stuff that was on stage, in the crowd, seeing that, Travis didn't care about his fans. He just wanted to rage. He said, you know why y'all are here. And like I said, it felt like a ritual. Felt like a ritual. The celebrities, they're doing whatever they want to do. But it's also like the people themselves, people have to have some type of self-control when they go to these type of events. But it seems like with the pandemic locking people up and everything like that, people are doing what they want to do and they're acting crazy. Yeah, man, when it comes to these types of events, you can go just trying to have fun. Like these folks who went that died, prayers up to their family, prayers up to anyone that knows these people. They just went to have fun and they ended up dying. That's one thing. But when the artist who's doing the art behind it does not care himself, continues raging on, even though people are asking him to stop, it's crazy out here, man. You guys got to stay prayed up and you got to see the red flags. My discernment and my spiritual eyes just automatically told me off that dystopia, the end is near photo before the song Escape playing when people needed one. It was all like, nah, not a coincidence. In my eyes, there's no such thing as a coincidence. This was all, I don't know if it was planned or if it was a ritual, but it was all happened. It happened too. It was too synchronized, and Travis didn't care about any of it. So yeah, man, leave your comments down below if you have any. Like I said, I'm gonna try to show all the clips that in the pictures, everything that I know on screen. And yeah, man, you guys stay safe out here, stay prayed up. We are living in the end times. I'm just trying to make sure that you all stay prepared. And as always, it's been your boy Chad, and I'm out. Peace.